Alright. This is going to be a quick mail call. Hey, this is Scott with Bent Fork. Got my Ed Marvin glasses on. Big old progressive reading glasses. How's everybody doing today? Got a little mail call. Gonna be short and sweet today. Not a whole lot to show you. It's all Bent Fork stuff. It's all stuff for the channel and stuff for me, stuff for the creek. Got a another brace. It's a new brace. I still got the old one. I'm gonna repair it. Use that one at the creek and keep this one at home and not all wet and nasty. So hand is healing. Hopefully be at the creek on Monday. So let's get the mail calling, y'all. Oh, I got one person here. Hey, Mom, how you doing? All right, first let's turn some lights on. Oh, it's Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? I'm gonna slide it back here. This is my jewelry shop where I used to make my jewelry and intend to make more jewelry if I ever get it back in production mode. I'm not gonna make production jewelry, but I'm gonna just make some for you guys. All right, I got a lot of things in mail call. And I got a knife. I did have a knife in my pocket. Let's see if I can get it open. Dang it. That makes me mad. I don't know what happened to that knife. It's gonna mess me up for this whole stream. My favorite knife is missing. So, anyways, first thing, let's say I'm gonna retire my creek shoes. My beloved Crocs. They've been good. The sole's worn down. They're getting real thin on the inside, and all these pieces are breaking, and I'm having to repair them. And so I wanted a new pair, and so this is what I replaced them with. So sorry, there's no unboxing because I'm wearing them. But I got a pair of Skechers. They're very similar. They should work. These are my digging shoes until they wear out. Right now I can wear them until they get so nasty I can't wear them in the house no more. All right, so that's first part of mail call. Goodbye to my Crocs. All right, second thing, I'll just go ahead since I already got the thing on focus. Hey, Jason, what's up? Rustic, you're on? I don't see you on. Oh, hey, Rustic. Did you make it back okay? I bet you did. All right, next thing, I'm wearing a neck knife. And I go ahead and open up my Leatherman and go through all the pain of doing that. This thing I bought a while ago, and this is just a bunch of camera equipment. My tripods are wearing out. My $2 tripod at the creek is about had it, but it's hanging in there. Yeah. Let me turn these lights on. I hope it doesn't blind you guys. So I got two different octopus. Basically a replacement for the one I'm currently using. This is identical as I could get it. Then a similar but different one. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box. But there, this one's, I don't think it's flexible. Yeah, it is flexible. This is your old standard flexible one. This was El Cheapo. So that one cost, I don't know, like $13, $14. I think this one was like 10 or under. Can't remember. This is a cheap one. just in case this one ever fails. And the one that I'm currently using is about on its last leg. And then in addition, I got 3 of these carriages. The carriages that come with these may or may not be any good, but I do know that these, I've ordered these before and these are excellent. And basically I've taken off of this piece and just used the phone holder piece on one of these units. And so that's the second part of the mail call. Just can y'all either see what I'm doing? I'm a bad. I can kind of see. Yeah, these are just the thing that squeezes the phone and then mounts on the tripod. The ones that come with the tripods are usually too small for my phone. It's in the case, but I know that these work. And yeah, 3-pack of them. So that's that. So that's kind of just channel stuff. And then more channel stuff. And also, y'all, it's weird to say, but through a couple other pans that I have, I've come to really like these style of riffles. And so I got me some, and these pans are ultra cheap. So I got a bunch of these for giveaways, and I'm gonna keep a couple for myself for utility pans, and I got a few of these for giveaways. And again, I'm gonna keep 1 or 2 for myself. I really like this style of riffle. Works really well for like panning cons or pay dirt or whatever. I'm not sure if I would production pan with them, but I really like them when I'm panning, when I get down to the fine stuff. So anyways, they're very basic and they're cheap, and yeah, kind of get them in a bulk, sort of, kind of. Anyway, so I got a bunch of those. I got a bunch of these, and I think I'm gonna carry like maybe a half dozen of these small ones with me, because oftentimes on the creek, there'll be like these homeschool children that'll be walking down the creek, and they get interested in the gold digging, and I may get the chance to say, hey, get a pan and come join me. So I'm probably going to stuff about half dozen of these in my backpack. And then I'll have some for giveaways. I'm going to make some snuffer bottles and make like a little panning pack, something like that for the giveaways. The Alaskan Assassin pans are almost impossible to find now. So maybe I did my job. SE or ASR or whoever makes those pans, I think it's ASR. They're probably loving me now, because I can't find any Alaskan Assassin pans at the moment. The source that I had been using is completely out. And so instead, I'm going to go this route. I really like these riffles. So they're just basic pans. And I got a bunch of them. And then in addition, I got another one of these. I may keep it for myself, or I may save it for a giveaway. It's a 1/4-inch deep classifier. I have one, and I grinded this thing almost all the way down, and works a whole lot better that way. Again, I'm just going to keep it in new condition and keep it in a new state in case I do want to use it for a giveaway. And then, what else do I got in my little box here? Got some miner's moss. That goes along with the next part of the mail call. I got that in anticipation of that. So we'll get to that part. So this is just miner's moss. And so here's some of those pans, and they gave me a bunch of coupons because they love me now. And I got these. Again, I'm going to keep a couple for myself. I might keep all the steel ones for myself. But whenever somebody wins something for me, I got a bunch of little, I got some steel and some copper gold pans. I got more copper than steel. I got all the steel that they actually had. And like I said, I'll probably keep the steel ones for myself. use them for whey pan. But yeah, I got a few of those to go along with some giveaways. So that's about it for that part of the giveaway. And now the part that I'm really excited about and why I just rushed to the phone. I just got home from the post office. I sent Dorothy won an Alaskan Assassin pen a few days ago, and I finally got that off to her. So these are wicked cool. I'm excited about these, and they weren't too terribly expensive. Anyways, that's that. I'm gonna put these back in the bag before I lose them, and they're actually gonna go in my mailbox with my stickers and stuff, so they don't get lost. There you go. Get some of this trash out of the way. Now, the thing I've been waiting for. Okay, if you've been watching my stream recently, y'all know that Georgia is like a hands and pans only state. But I don't have it in writing, but kind of the land that I'm actually working right now is cutting through some what's considered private property, and so no government lays claim, or it's not public land. So I have been using a little Goldie box, and I really love using it, and I think it's really effective, but it doesn't really run enough material for me. So what I did was I purchased another. I'm not going to call them a sluice because they really don't work exactly the same as a sluice. They are fluid bed classifiers. And when it comes down to it, if I ever meet the ranger on a thing and start getting flack about it, I'm going to tell him that I'm using it to feed the crawfish. I ain't digging for gold, I'm feeding crawfish. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Sorry, it's taking me a while to open this box. Yeah. Alright. Oh, they even gave me a CD. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's bigger than I thought. Check it out. This is a Snake River Expedition. This is their larger version of the Recon fluid bed sluice. Super lightweight. I mean, super lightweight. Made out of ABS. ABS welded. Nice. Show you the chamber in here. I don't know if y'all have seen them online. No, most of y'all are familiar with the Green Mountain. I'd love to get a Green Mountain, but I cannot afford a Green Mountain. Those things are like super, almost close to $500. This one's not near that. So, the advantage the Recon claims to have is basically instead of having the tubes coming through, what you have is the water flows in here, and I don't know if I can get it to show. You can kind of see the holes. You could plug the backside with a rock, or just because the channel narrows as it goes down, it builds pressure down there and forces the water into the fluid bed chamber. But I'm stoked about this thing, and I'm going to use it wherever I feel like I'm on private land on that creek and I'm not on core land. I'm going to go ahead and use it. It is going to take more flow than the Goldie box, and so probably not going to be able to use it that much, but it's nice to have. So hopefully I'm going to use this on Monday, and hopefully there's still enough water in the creek to do it. So that's really my mail call, y'all. Set this down here. Put the camera on it. chip chat with you guys a little bit before I sign off. What do y'all think about that? What do you think, Brewer? What do you think, Jeff? I know it's not a Green Mountain, and I know it doesn't. I can't hand them that Green Mountain patent card, but I'm just gonna go with, you know, if the Ranger gives me flack, I'm just gonna, no. This is a crawfish feeder. Yeah, we'll go down that route. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love it. The Goldie box works really well. But then again, there's only one place I know of that I can use it now. It's where I'm currently using the Goldie box, and I don't really necessarily know I can use it there. I've just been told that it's okay, so I'm kind of going with that. Okay, everybody tells me it's okay, so it's okay. But when I go to North Carolina, I'm gonna come up to North Carolina and visit you guys one of these days, Jeff. Get up in North Carolina, South Carolina, get across the border so I can use this damn thing without any fears. But that's my mail call, y'all. Like I said, most of those pans and stuff are for kits. Most of y'all gold miner people aren't going to be too excited about getting it, but somebody that ain't never panned or anything, that'll be perfect for them to get started. So that's what I got for y'all today. Yeah, it's more of a classifier because it does. There's no matting. There's no. I am going to throw a little pad of miner's moss. I'm going to cut one to fit the back box, the back part of the box, to catch anything. I just don't want anything blowing out. If you do have the current flowing too hard, you can blow shit out the box if it's kind of flaky. But yeah, the Goldie box runs really well, and I think this thing is going to just, I don't know. But it's not, it doesn't have any matting or it doesn't use sluice principles. It's kind of works like almost the same as your pan. It's just letting the water pressure from the creek do the work. But, you know, I'm sure if they really wanted to fry me, they could fry me for it, though. But the little section that I'm at, it's about a mile long section of the creek, is actually goes through a neighborhood, and a homeowners association lays claim to that. And when you go across this, there's some power lines that come across the creek. And when you go across those power lines, then you're considered on public core land. So as long as I stay the other side of the power lines, I think I'm safe. I even talked to the marshal about it in the parking lot about a month ago. And he was like, he was more curious. He wanted to come down and dig with me. He's interested in how it works. So I killed it this year in California. Oh yeah. Did y'all hear about Hobo Rob brought home? I think it's like 13 grams from his trip. Dude, 13 grams. Anyways, also members, since I haven't been digging, I do still want to do this contest, as I got like 3 more Alaskan Assassin pans left. I want to keep doing the guess the weight contest, even though you guys aren't participating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some gold from my stash. I'm either going to throw it in a pan, or maybe I'll throw it in some dirt and run it through the sluice, and we'll go through the whole process. And then you can guess on that. So I got plenty where we can, you know. So there's that, and that'll be for members. So yeah, I just don't have any gold for them to guess on this week yet. Not till Monday. So I may do another mail, not a mail call, but I'll do a members only live if I decide to do a contest on that. I'll probably run that through by a couple people, see if they think it's a good idea. Yeah, that's only dropping that. So. You came in with over 13 grams too, dude? Whoa. Most I've ever seen in one sitting live is what I got in my jar right there was about 9 grams. And most I've ever got in one day. I broke my record. I'm just broke a quarter gram in one day. That's my record. That used to be my goal, and now my goal is a gram. All right, y'all. So y'all see my mail call, and I ain't got nothing really interesting to talk about. I want to let you guys chat because it sounds like you guys are having a good chat. But I'm gonna cut it, and then might get back with the members and do a guess the weight. Like I said, well, probably just take a pile from my thing and sprinkle it on the tray and take a picture of it, post it, say guess the weight, and the closest one wins an Alaskan Assassin pan. And I'm out of Alaskan Assassin stickers to go with that pan. I think I may have one Alaskan Assassin sticker I can find to throw in with it. But that'll be for members. So, all right, y'all. Let me sign this up or sign out and let you guys get on with your day. Thanks for coming. Yeah, seems like I spent a lot of money, but it's really not a whole lot of money, really. Consider all the money I'm saving on beer I haven't drank for 4 or 5 years now. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Go visit Alaskan Assassin Adventures. Let's see if we got anybody on here. Go visit Jason E. Miner at Golden Skull Prospecting. Go visit Charles Mallory, Jeffrey Payne. Brewers, definitely go visit Brewers. Get you some pay dirt. See, go visit Wrenches Repairs and Prospecting, JP's Lawns and More, Rose Nose Treasure, Wire Gold Metal Detecting, King's Gold, American Gold, Ozark Bucks, Mandy's Candy, and Curmudgeon in Alaska. Oh, and my new favorite YouTuber, Glacial Gold Hunter. Go check him out too. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. Take it easy. Oh, my camera about to fall over on its own.